Dr. Lexus will be with you shortly.
That's weird, Mr. Prince.
Hey, how's that, essay?
Yeah, right. Well, not so good. I don't really know what's going on, but I'm seeing things. I think it might be because of these drugs the Army put me on. But if you could just get me well enough to get back to base.
Right. Kick ass. Well, don't want to sound like a dick or nothing, but it says on your chart that you're fucked up. You talk your shit's all retarded. What I do is just like, you know, you know what I mean? Like,
No, I'm serious here.
don't worry, Scro. There are plenty of tards out there living really kick-ass lives. My first wife was tarded. She's a pilot now.
I need for you to be serious for a second here, okay? I need help.
That'll be this many dollars, and if you could just go ahead and like put your tattoo in that shit.
That's weird. This thing has the same misprint as that magazine. What are the odds?
Where's your tattoo? Tattoo? Why don't you have this? Where's your tattoo? Why come you don't have a tattoo?
Oh my god.
You're not understandable, are you?
Oh my god!
You're understandable.
No, you don't understand! You gotta let me talk to someone in the Army! A second. They're all dead. Everybody I know is dead! Oh my god! Oh! How this happened?
Welcome to Costco. I love you. Welcome to Costco. I love you. Welcome to Costco. I love you. Welcome to Costco.
Shuttle's down there in electronics, about an hour from here.
I've watched this movie a few times. Each time it feels more familiar, not to be elitist, but doesn't it feel like the collective IQ of America is on a downward spiral? The name of this movie is called Idiocracy. In this movie, a military experiment of freezing 2 volunteers to later wake up in the future goes askew. As the less intellectually talented has more kids at a higher rate than those of average IQ or above average IQ. Eventually, the country's full of special people. Pictures are used instead of words. Full proper sentences are seen as abnormal. There are machines that have food and scan IDs tattooed on people's skin. Everything is instant gratification, with big flashy signs and elementary humor TV shows. There's trash everywhere in massive piles, mountains of trash, and corporations own everything. People's clothes don't have designs. Instead, there's corporations printed on them. Carl's Jr. can take your kids away. Everyone has to check in with screens. They only eat fast food to the point that no one remembers how to water crops, as they've been using Gatorade to water the crops, causing a food shortage that would end all of human life as we know it. The main character wakes up in this future since the military forgot about his project. He takes an IQ test and ends up becoming president when solving world hunger by using water to water the crops. The theme of this is bread and circuses, and that sometimes solutions are much more simple than we think. We just have to think outside the box. The main takeaway is how the idiots are the loudest in the room and will drown out knowledge for the sake of their ego, even if said knowledge could save their life. That maybe instead of fighting new information for the favor of tradition, we can learn if we're willing to be open-minded. This reminds me how cursive is no longer being taught in a lot of schools, how people use pictures and emojis instead of words, or videos instead of reading books, and how that's making us more illiterate. An uneducated population is easier to control. And that's exactly what's happening with the younger generations.
You're my lawyer?
Says here you robbed a hospital. Why'd you do that?
Yeah, I'm not guilty.
That's not what the other lawyer said.
I mean,
Listen, you gotta get me on the stand, okay? I can explain everything. We can take him to your house. We'll show him the pod that I came here.
Shut up! Nah. Prosecute him. Why you think you done it?
Okay, number one, Your Honor. Just look at him. We've got all this, evidence of how, this guy didn't even pay at the hospital. And I heard that he doesn't even have his tattoo. I know, and I'm all, you gotta be shitting me. But check this out, man. Judge should be like, guilty. Peace.
What are you objectifying on?
Come on, just get me on the stand.
Okay. Your Honor, I object that this guy also broke my apartment to shit. Yeah. And you know what else? I object that he's not gonna have any money to pay me after he pays back all the money he stole from the hospital.
Don't say I stole. You're my lawyer.
And I object that he interrupted me while I was watching all my balls. That is not okay. That arrests my case.
Pretty sure we have a mistrial here, sir.
I'm gonna mistrial my foot up your ass. You don't shut up.
Please listen.
Please listen.
I didn't steal anything. I was part of an army experiment.
Joe stated his case logically and passionately, but his perceived effeminate voice only drew big gales of stupid laughter.
You did!
Without adequate legal representation, Joe was given a stiff sentence.